Why, hello there. Welcome to the next episode of the Dwarf Fortress tutorial / Let's Play, and today we're going to learn about basic menu key bindings. Now, I'm going to go to continue playing and go to this save, which I assume is the correct one. I may be wrong. Umidzelbahn sounds familiar. Yes, this is our save. Now, our game is paused right now, and this is good because I'm going to teach you about the main menu controls. Now, the basic one is for announcements, and you're just going to press A. And whenever something happens, such as, well, as you can see, my dwarves are moving around here. Anyways, well, when something happens, like a creature enters your zone, or, well, I don't take that wrongly, because it's not that's what she said moment. But when a creature enters, or a dwarf makes something, or something important happens, it'll go into the announcements menu, and you can just scroll down through that when you get things. Building, whenever you have created an item at a forge, or have something, or have materials, you can actually build these. So say I had crafted at a workbench, which we will learn about in a moment. If I had crafted at a workbench a seat, I would press C, and then if I had it, I would go place it, but I'll show you that in a bit. Now, the main menu that you're going to want to know about is the designations menu. The designations menu is very important. This is how you are going to mine. This is how you are going to chop trees. This is how you are going to gather plants, smooth stone and gravestone. Remove designations, remove constructions, set places you don't want the dwarves to go, make items on the ground invisible, and make stairways, which is, very important for going up and down levels. Sorry, I burped. I apologize. Now, first thing we're going to want to do is chop down some trees. So, as you can see, my little X is moving around. You're going to bring your X, press enter once, and then select a polygonal area, because almost all Dwarf Fortress selections are polygonal. So you can just select this whole area there, and all those browned out trees are trees that our woodcutters are going to mine. We're also going to gather some plants, and plants are necessary for brewing beer, which dwarves are very dependent on. It doesn't look like we have any oh, there's some plants over here. You can press shift and the arrow keys to move your cursor faster. So I'm going to press enter over here, move this, and we got those plants selected. And why don't we select just a few more trees? And when I say a few, I mean a lot. Give them something to do. And now all that stuff is selected. Now, the first thing we're going to want to do, besides chop down trees, is build a stairway down onto the next Z level. Now, to move up and down Z levels, you're going to press Control and comma or plus. Shift and comma or plus. Comma will bring you up a level. As you can see on the right, on the very right, there's a number. Obscure number right here. And if you move it up or down, the number will change. So now we're on Z level 1. Z level 1 is where we're going to be going down to right now. So, sorry. So in order to build a staircase down, we're going to go to the designations, and we're going to press J. And now J is going to allow us to build a downward stairway. So there we go. That's the stairway, and our guys are going to build it in a moment. Now, in order for them to go down, to have a receptacle for the downward stairway, immediately under we have to build an upward stairway. So we're going to press U, and we're going to press enter twice. So let's resume and watch our guys get at this. The miner just built the stairway. Our woodcutter is chopping down trees. And now you can see that we have the stairway down here, and we can actually see the materials. K allows you to look around and see what the blocks that you're looking at are, such as a pile of snow and a snow-covered pine, nice pebbles. Also, when you start out, you're going to have animals, and animals need a pasture. This is very important because we need somewhere for the animals to graze or they will die. So we're going to press I to open up the zones menu. The zones will allow you to create an area, a water source for your dwarves to drink from and fish from, and very important things. So we're going to do the same thing as we did with selecting the other stuff. We're going to press enter and polygonally select an area. So now this zone is over the water. We're going to mark what we want on it. So we're going to want a water source, fishing, and that looks like good for now. Now for the animals, we're going to want a very large pasture. So we're going to press enter up here, go all the way down here, and that's going to be our animals pasture, and we're going to set that as N. Now in order to set what animals we want in the pasture, which is going to be any animals that we obtain during the whole game, except for cats, dogs, and basic animals, you're going to press shift and then N. So we're going to select, okay, we're going to use the plus and minus keys, and we're going to press enter on each one that we want. So plus, or enter, 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 and enter. Now, as you'll notice when we resume, the dwarves will actually drag the animals over there. So you can see they've got the camels and the chickens, and they're going to bring the animals to the pasture. So let's just watch that. Oh, there's a guy working hard at chopping down those trees. So now these animals are in the pasture, see? And that's good. Now we have a place for them to graze. Okay, that was crazy. What the heck just happened? It's a brook. Nice. Oh gosh. Our guy's stuck on the other side of the brook. Let's try and build a... Okay, what we're going to want to do here is make a bridge. So we're going to press B. And you probably won't have to do this in your save, but we're going to press B, and then we're going to go over to bridge. Now, in order to make this bridge longer, we're going to have to press K, H, U, or M, and we're going to make it longer, so we're going to press K. And let's use these logs. Now, when we resume, our dwarves will use the wood that they have to build this bridge here. So let's watch them do this. Oh, it looks like they can actually go over this. That's weird. It's a very shallow stream, huh? Interesting. So why don't we cancel that construction by pressing N? Actually, it would be remove designation, I believe. And if not, yeah, I was wrong. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to press Q. Q allows us to interact with any building that we have. Anything that's flashing like this. This is the caravan that the dwarves have. We're going to remove that. That's a good thing. We're going to want them to take the materials from it. And then we're going to remove the construction of that, because apparently they can walk over the brook. I remember my friend telling me that a brook was a very shallow stream, so that's good. It's good that we can walk over it. So next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to go down in Z level. And we're going to designate mining. So that's going to be D and then D. I'm going to mine a small corridor and then a very long room. And as you'll see, our miners are actually going to go and mine out this sand. And since they're proficient miners, it's going to go very quickly. Ah, there's the other one. And this room we're going to use as a stockpile room. And basically, the stockpiles are designated areas where your dwarves will take they will take any and all items that they collect into the stockpiles, but the stockpiles can be designated to different types of goods, and you can have wood and various other things but it's gonna be good to have a stockpile. So we always want to have our stockpiles underground in case of goblin invaders and various other things that will actually come and attack us later on. So let's just watch these dwarves mine up this area here. Let's see what else. What have we got? Wow, it's a lot of wood. Chopping down a lot of wood down up here. Oh, not responding, huh? Ah. Oh, all the ice just melted. Cool. Alright. Now we're going to make our first stockpile, and this is going to be the P button to define our stockpiles. Well, let's just let them mine this out here. Yeah, we have to have the areas mined out in order to actually build a stockpile. Alright, so we're going to press P, and we're going to select the stockpile that we want on the right. And the good thing about Dwarf Fortress is that it actually gives you cues as to what you want to, as to what button you're going to want to press for the specific thing. And we're going to press W for wood stockpile first. Let's define this that big of an area. Yeah, that sounds good. No, actually, yeah, that sounds fine. Reserved barrels. We're actually going to press divide. No, wait. Okay, multiply twice. No, multiply 10 times. And this is going to be for when we're brewing beer. It's just going to make sure that they don't fill up the barrels with any useless items. And now that we've got the stockpile, they're going to drag the wood down. See? Notice how these dwarves are carrying the wood. Now this is good. Now we have a place to store our stuff. And once our miners finish mining out the rest of the area, we're going to make a custom stockpile. And I'm going to tell you what you need to define the custom stockpile with. But come join me next episode, and we are going to check out the rest of the stuff. Thanks.